Yo, it's L. We're recording, okay. Here I am, Spider-Man, Sweater Man. One and only. Sorry, that's like... Okay, here we are. Here I am. So where was I? I hate this game. So, Stonewatcher Island is next, right? Let me see here. We have Triforce. So from here, I should have Triforce chart number 3. Okay. So yeah, so we got the one from Bird's Peak Rock. Yep, this is the one where you have to be a bird in order to get a Triforce chart in a Zelda game. Which, contextually, yes, that makes sense. But, even by Zelda standards, is a very stupid thing to say. Like, I feel like this game was just called Sally McSailor's Salenstein, and it was just this, but it didn't have any Zelda items or anything. So where's Stonewatcher Island? Stonewatcher, warp over to Greyfish Isle in southeast. I don't know where Greyfish Isle is. So joke's on you, because I'm dumb. I don't know. Oh. So, where did it tell me to go? Stonewatcher Island. So, okay, where's Greatfish Isle? Do I even have a Greatfish Isle anywhere? It is incredibly annoying to just try to also pick where you want to fast travel. It's like, how? How is everything terrible? Okay, so what am I looking for? Stonewatcher Isle. There it is. Oh, I'm actually close to it. If I go literally over here. Okay. I couldn't have been closer, I don't think. That must be it. Okay. Could have done this last time, actually. Well, you're not going straight. Just please. For my sake, for my sanity, just work. Just goes. It just works. Todd Howard. No. We're not getting into any Bethesda stuff right now. Yo, because this video would just take a turn. Okay. Next time I play a Zelda game, I should just call the guy Todd Howard. Yeah, that works out. Oh, seagull, go away. What is that? Is that a human? Oh, somebody gonna tell me about something that I don't care about. Do I need bombs or anything? Like... Hey, come on. Oh, yeah, I'm pressing map. I'm dumb. No, okay, I got 51. That should be good for now. Are they shooting at me? Why? Who cares? So I go in here, and yeah, I'm using a guide because this is the worst Zelda game I have ever played. It might be one of the worst games I've played in years, and I just want to get it over with, okay? And you would too. Okay, it looks like I just have to fight. I don't, like, read it to figure out everything, but at least to figure out, like, where I'm going. Where did I come from? That door is locked, right? So that must be where I came from. Okay, yeah. So, now I know that. So it looks like I just have to do a bunch of fights, which is fine.
Oh.
I just want to see if I can hit them with another weapon. No. Or like if anything else affects them. Why did you take so long to wind up, man? Like, even his animations take so long. Like, why? Okay, I tire of this. Oh, I just got money off this? I don't want money. I want your death. Can I jump around them? Yeah, like that. No, sideways, man. Why would you jump at them? Oh, come on. The explosion doesn't even damage the other ones? How's the, like, so out of all of them, the one that I'm actually targeting, I've never hit. Now, no, like, don't jump at him. Oh, it's one of those you have to, like, hold it in relation to the camera, which then swings around. Okay, I'm over it. It's like, it's weird. You have to struggle with the Z targeting in the camera in combat, and it's like, I've never had those issues in any other Zelda game. Why is this, like, the Zelda game that I seem to have the most issues with when it comes to just, you know, upholding the quality standards that the company and the series has for itself? But, I don't know. I don't know why that is. I guess you could say it's because this game is terrible. And you would be correct in saying that. I actually watched, I wish it was pulled up on my phone. There's another YouTuber, and this is just on the spot, so I don't have the name off the top of my hand, but they do videos. You can look it up. Great videos on what's so great about, and then whatever game they're covering. And I watched the Wind Waker one. Okay. I didn't watch all of it because it just got to the point where my nose was bleeding and I passed out because he was just sort of going over everything, like the story. And, you know, just listening to the story of this game just gave me an aneurysm. So I'm here now. But, I was just, so I read through the comments, and there was a lot of people saying, oh, you know, I love this game, it's one of my favorite Zelda games. No one's saying why. You know what I mean? No one's being like, you know, I love the game because of this or this. One dude's like, I like the sailing. It's like, good. You just sit in your bathtub with a pirate hat on your head, okay? Just stop bothering people. Trying to, like, I don't know. No, but anyways, so even the people who like it don't know why they like it. Honestly, I'm just surprised that fans of this game could manage to figure out, like, how to go on the internet, how to watch something, how to comment. So when this game came out, and this is a fact because I would never lie, there was these helmets that you could buy because if you were a fan of this game, the helmet would keep you safe when you go out in public or walk around the house, you know, to help protect with little is left of your brain. I know my poor deliverance of that line really just sort of undercut the comedy of it, and I just ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my viewers. I'm sorry you watch me. No, it's great. You know, I've always said this channel is like a party and everybody's invited. But I don't. I'm gonna show up late. You know what I mean? Like, it's a party, but I don't know. I'm busy. Okay, I'm not gonna be there. Okay, what am I doing? Don't even Z target. You don't need to Z target in Zelda games. Yeah, see? Combat's so much easier when you don't Z target. Which makes me wonder why I put it in the game. I don't know. I've only gone to post-secondary school and received, you know, diplomas and degrees, stuff like that. So what do I know? Not much. All I know is when I play this game, I just committed to beating every Zelda game. So you know what? when you look back, I know that I'm talking about me from about 18 months ago or so, but when you're younger, you make stupid decisions, because I thought, you know, Wind Waker, you know, it's a beloved Zelda game. But I didn't realize the IQ level of the people saying that. I never took that into consideration, you know, because I'm like a golden-hearted person, right? So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm only laughing because this game is just so ridiculous. Triforce Shard. So here's the thing. Let me weave you a tale, right? Sit down, open your mouth, take your pants off, just close your eyes and listen to me, okay? In this game, this Link, which we will call our Link. No. That's too obvious. We'll call him Retarded L. No. Well, yeah, no. I don't know how I feel about that. So, Dumb Link here gets the Master Sword. I know what you're thinking. Good sword, I wish I had one. You don't, and you're never going to, okay? Get over it. So he has it. He powers it up twice. And now he collects the Triforce. And he's still weak because he's too dumb to use any of it to just destroy everything and everyone in his way. Not that I would, but I could. Honestly, if I had the Triforce, I would just be like, I would just want like the ultimate Zelda game, which is just every other Zelda game combined. And I don't mean like you take a little bit of everything and you combine it. I literally mean it's just like one huge long game where you just play through just every Zelda map that was ever created, every Zelda game, all the dungeons, you know what I mean? Just all the stuff, and it's almost like a huge gauntlet, sort of. So what do I do? Why am I here? What's happening, man? Oh, I got the Triforce Shard. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we're done here. Yeah, the Triforce Overlook Island. Well, head on over to Overlook Island. Our next Triforce Shard located in the far northeastern corner. Oh, that's way too much to read. So where am I going? To the northeastern corner. Overlook Island. Where's my map? Okay, it literally is that one. Do I need to heal? I mean, it's just one heart. Well, that was a close one. Like, how much does a tide go in? Holy. Oh, okay. So then I just go northeast. That's simple. Use a hook shot, I go in there, it's another gauntlet. Okay. So northeast is that way. Do I need to get anything off Beetle? Well, that's a good way of just stopping. Stop. Like, look at this. Why can't he get up that ledge, EJ Aonuma? EJ Aonuma, where are you? Can you explain this to me? Why? Like, look at that. Look at this. I'm holding up on the joystick. Why? I know it's like you could press A, you could backflip, but like, why? Why couldn't I just walk up on that ledge? Why couldn't I walk up on the ledge? Why is this so ridiculous? Why? Okay, well, my day's ruined already, because I had to play this. So I did go back to Ocarina of Time. I played here and there. If you do leave the cursor over an object and you buy it, you can keep rebuying it. Whereas this one, it defaults back to the guy, so then you have to go back and pick the thing again. And this is what I mean by just every little thing like that. It's because, like, Zelda games already have, like, for lack of better words, like a bad tempo, because you do have to pause often, change your equipment, blah blah blah. But then when it's just like you add more like filler stuff to that, then it just like becomes like grueling. Okay, well, I bought that stuff. I don't think I really needed any of that. But I was like, whatever. So I need to go completely away from here. Can I kill him? Can I, like, if I was to shoot him, would he die? Now, knowing this game, I'd get a game over. Plus, I don't want to waste my bombs. Yeah. It's a Zelda game, but, like, I don't want... You can't freely just use your stuff. Because I need to save all my stuff for cannon fire in case I have to shoot anything. So then this... Like, I can just literally read what I have to do ahead of time while I'm heading places. It's a 50-floor gauntlet. So floor 30. Okay. Yeah, so this is the place, man. This is the place I gotta be, man. Is there really any point in even marking it on my map? No. There's no point to anything in this game. And that's why it exists. Like, I feel like EJ Aonuma just wants to make games that aren't Zelda games. But he knows that they won't sell, so he just puts the Zelda logo on it. Like the Zelda name. And people are like, oh, it's Zelda, it's Link, I'm gonna buy it. Because everybody sounds like Bob Dylan. And then they sell and they think that he did well. Well, and it's mostly just blind luck. Come on, man. Usually in Zelda games, like sometimes there's shortcuts in long shotting and hook shot sections. So I have to go like up. Okay. So this is just basically what I already did. It's sort of like the two temples, how 2 temples in a row I had to carry somebody around. And this is just 2 gauntlets. It's just sort of makes you think, why even, you know, do any of this, really? Like... And... Nope. Don't that target him. Trying to think, do I need money for... Oh yeah, I do need lots of money actually, because I read ahead. So I do need to get all the charts that I have. Oh, they have to be like... I forgot what the word is, but I read ahead. So I do need... I think it's $1,500. We'll get to it probably next video, but... Yeah, I need lots of money in this game. Just, it's like... I know I had a friend who say it's funny because like he's like watching you play Wind Waker because you just get mad at a lot of stuff, and it's just like I do, because it's a Legend of Zelda game. You know, by calling it Legend of Zelda, people have certain expectations, usually just, you know, certain level of quality, but it's just, this isn't a good game. I don't understand when people say it is, and like I know, like, you know, for this channel I like to just play up a few things for laughs, like making fun of Final Fantasy fans and stuff. They just, you can go talk to one, you know. They make fun of themselves well enough. Like, I hate this. I can't get in to attack any of these freaks. It's just, this takes so long. But like that's what I was saying to my friend too. It's just like it's just so tedious. There's nothing fun. It's just filler. Like this, like I can't hit these guys half the time. And it's just like, okay, he's gonna swing his thing around. So just wait for him to do that. The targeting system is terrible. Like, a gauntlet would be pretty fun to do. Like, honestly, like in Zelda games. I do like those, but it just sucks when the combat system is terrible, and it's just, It's just knowing what the Zelda series is capable of, and then playing something which is purposely made to sort of... Because for, like, EJ Onuma, it's like, oh, it's all fun and games, I'm gonna, you know, invert expectations or whatever. But it's like, but that's not an inherently good thing. Like, again, I make fun of Final Fantasy fans, but just because, like, I have a friend who's like, oh, well... He said that's what's so great about every Final Fantasy game is they do something different. And I was like, but that, like, the idea of doing something different isn't necessarily a good idea, though. Like, they always argue, like, oh, because you did something different, that in itself is, like, a sign of quality. It's like, no, because you try different ideas, you are going to try bad ones, and Square Enix, I don't know. I can't even list you, like, 10 good decisions they've ever made. So they're a really bad company to use. And like, yeah, but this is just... But it's like, my whole thing is like, okay, you're still using the, like, the same engine and the same combat system from the previous Zelda games. And the game that's gonna come after this, Twilight Princess. But the Z targeting doesn't work. And that's part of my frustration, is like, but it should work. Like, you already have... It already worked for 2 games, and it's gonna work for the other game, like... It's just, yeah, it's like when you're going backwards, that's not really a good sign. Like, I play guitar. Like, I know scales, chords, blah, blah, blah. If I, you know, one day it's like, oh, you know, I don't know what a G chord is, or like I can't play, like, a major scale anymore, it's like, that would just... You know, that's just a sign of like, okay, my ability, my quality, my knowledge as a musician is lacking right now. And it's like this sign, this is just, I don't know. But you know what, Zelda, it's a long series. It can't all be gold. But EJ Aonuma always just tries to make sure that, you know, he's not going to make a fun game for his fans, which is like, why? If you're in charge of the thing, and your whole thing is like, I'm not gonna make what the fans want, then why are you in charge? Like, go ahead and make other things, but like, why is a guy who doesn't want to make Zelda games in charge of making Zelda games? I don't know, and I'm the only person who thinks that's a bad idea, apparently. I meant to drop it. Can I drop it? No, I cannot. Is that gonna hurt them though? Nah, it's not gonna go off there. Ah, that didn't do anything. Do I have anything that can, like, stun these guys? Why don't you Z target the one with the arrow above it? There you go. This is insane. And I can't hit the guy even though he's right in front of me. Isn't that great? Ooh, nice shot. And I can't use bombs or anything on them. Just wanted to grab some health and stuff. No, get out of there, come on. Grab that thing. I was gonna say, I don't know how many of those I need for the end game. And see, like, again, the combat's not hard, it's not difficult, it's not fun either, it's just this. And I have seen people say this is the best combat system, and again, I always ask how. Beyond me cracking jokes, you know, being stupid, blah blah blah, whatever, seriously, to any and all Wind Waker fans, what objectively do you like? What, like, is your argument for this being the greatest game ever? You know, I'm being over dramatic, but, you know, like, what's the argument for this being the greatest Zelda game? Oh yeah, played the wrong song. Even a good game, because it's like the targeting, the combat system doesn't work. Your bow is like a 5-foot range, like... Oh, I forgot. The whole argument, they're trying something different. Who cares? I would rather just get quality every time as opposed to some invalid's wet dreams for video games. Literally, it's a wet dream. The world's flooded in this bullshit. That's what Wind Waker is. Okay, so we're done this part, so that's great. That's fun. Wasn't that fun? Just a half hour of me doing filler side quest stuff that's part of the main story. That's fun. So apparently our boy EJ Aonuma did work on Wind Waker, no, on Ocarina of Time, sorry. He was only relegated though to doing side missions. And that's exactly what this game is, a game full of side missions. Oh man, I was so close to landing in there. Okay, so where do I have to go next? So what's after the Labyrinth? Completing the Triforce, I have to head over to Tingle. So get this. I'm rounding up by like 4 rupees. 1,200 rupees, 1,196 to get them all deciphered in this version, the remaster, the HD. On GameCube, it's 3,184 rupees. Why couldn't we just play like temples and stuff, man? Why do you want to work on the Legend of Zelda series, EJ Aonuma, when you don't want to make Zelda games? Why? It doesn't make sense. You don't even make good games, man. You don't. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. It took you 2 games to just make a halfway decent game. Like, you're an invalid. Like, you cannot wipe yourself. EJ Aonuma, I want proof that this man can wipe himself, because I don't think he's capable of going to the bathroom unless he has like 4 or 5 people and a seeing eye dog. And he's not even blind. So where am I going? Okay? I'm starting to get annoyed. Oh god. I'm gonna need to start taking Viagra. After I'm done playing the game each time, because it's just where am I going? Outside aisle. So I have to go to Tingle Island. What's outside aisle? Where is out? Oh, no, no. I should not have gone there. So I'm just checking my map. Where's Outlet Island? Outset Island? Oh, okay. It's like right there. Do I need ferries? No. Mic's still working? Yeah, Mic's working. Okay. It's right down there. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I have, what is this? Microsoft Edge open? I use Chrome, but I have a different browser on each one of my screens. I just have something open for, what is it called? The Mario All Caps video, the part 4. So that's where I have to go. Have the hook shot. I wonder if you could have collected some of the Triforce maps and stuff earlier in the game. I guess that would make replaying it a lot better. Does he also have like the shortest hook shot out of anybody? Like at this point I'm not even trying to be stupid. Like I'm genuinely like just amazed and in some ways appalled and offended by the quality of this game. It's like Hiji Aonuma just makes games that are middle fingers to the Zelda community and he gets rewarded. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? I could make way better Zelda games than that kid. So what do you have to do here? Okay, yeah, do so. I know how to get in there. It's a 50th floor gauntlet. Oh, you just sort of go down. Okay. So, this is gonna be crazy. I gotta get to at least 30. Oh. I get to at least 30. Piece of heart. To 50, I get a piece of heart, which I don't really need, and a hero's charm. Hearts, rupees at 40. 30 is a Triforce. Sorry, what am I getting? Triforce Shard in HD. Okay. So I just gotta get to level 30. None of them drop parts? Yeah, the enemies aren't gonna drop anything here, are they? I like how it goes like that. He hits the geese, the keys, whatever, the bad thing. But then when I'm fighting the Darknuts and he does that, he's just like, he hits something, he's just like, and he stops. I don't know. This isn't too bad. I'm not looking ahead at what's coming. I probably should. Maybe. Yeah, I guess these guys are easy to take out because I can just stun them and do that. I wonder if there's like a cheat or like a glitch or some way to just get through those fires. See, so you don't have to do combat, you could just skip through. I'm sure there's like some speedrunning technique, attack technique. So I'm a huge Dragon Ball, so I always just have like attack technique to the end of stuff sometimes. Oh, did he hit me? Come on, I hit him. Oh. If I do this, not that, but this, okay. So you can still get enemy drops off of them, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. So what was that? Red shoes. So now I'm on floor 5. Oh, these things. How do I take these out again? Do I need this? No. It was this that took care of these guys. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, combat's just slow and boring. That was like one of my biggest criticisms too of Breath and Tears, was just like just how boring it was. Because it's like, oh, you get stronger, but the enemies get stronger, but it's all the same thing. Like, let's just say you come up on a group of four enemies in Tears or Breath. So you're gonna go through at least one weapon, trying to get through all of them. But it's just like, you just target one and you just hit him. Then he's dead. You just target the next one. It's like, it's just so boring and monotonous. It's like my biggest complaints of the new Spider-Man games, where it's just like, why do enemies take so much hits? Especially in Spider-Man, it's like, I'm Spider-Man, man! Like, it shouldn't have to, like... Just me as a normal everyday human person, as just L. If I was in the new Spider-Man games on PS5, PS4, whatever, as just an enemy, it would take Spider-Man like 12 hits to kill me. And it's like, is he the weakest Spider-Man ever? And I get it, they're wearing armor, blah blah blah, but it's like, every mission shouldn't be me fighting 36 henchmen. Just give me more like mini-boss fights. That would have been way better. It's like the first fight when you're fighting Sandman, and he's like, oh, he has these sand people minions that you have to fight. And it's just like, most of it is just fighting sand minions. It's like, that doesn't feel Spider-Man-eric, you know what I mean? Spider-Man-eric? Spider-Man-ish? Yeah, manish. Like, there was a section like this in Twilight Princess, I remember. I never got a chance to do all of it. I think I did try a bit of it. And it was fun. It wasn't too bad. But this is like, again, the combat's just boring. Like Ocarina of Time, there's enemies that you can kill in 1 or 2 hits, and that's fine. It's fine to have weak enemies. But it's like, if an enemy, the more hits an enemy takes, I think, generally, the harder they should be. It's like, if your max HP is 10 and an enemy can do 1 damage to you, it's like, okay, maybe they should die in like 1 or 2. Like, that should be their HP. And then, you know, obviously, not that it has to be a 1-for-1 scaling, but... Like, wow, these guys at least took 1 hit. Technically 2, because you gotta stun them or whatever. See, and that's fine, because then you feel like you're a hero. Like, you can take out a lot of these enemies, but when it's super easy enemies, taking like 8, 6, 12 hits, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, let's just... If anything, if you're just gonna have... Like, if for anybody who plays Magic the Gathering, you'd have a better sense of, like, what I'm talking about, in a sense, like... If you have a 1/1 token, that sucks, you know, it's, okay. It's like the bare minimum, pretty much, aside from like a 0/1. But it's like, okay, you have something that's 1/1 strength. Your opponent has something that's an 8/8. They're gonna go through your monster like it's nothing. But now, if you had 8 1/1s, and your opponent has 1 8/8, you know what I mean? Suddenly it's like, oh, okay. And like, that's how you make effective use of weak enemies. Like, not that, like, you know, anybody watching this video is going to play D&D with me or anything. Which, if you want to, we should. I do like playing D&D. But, like, if usually as a DM, it's like, if I have a bunch of enemies, my players sort of know, okay, we can get through these guys pretty easily. But then if they're just, like, one dude there, it's just like, oh, okay. This, you know, this one guy can take the 4 of us, so... But also, you'd be surprised, because sometimes the players, like... I feel like for D&D players, sometimes at the back of your head, you're like, there's a trick or something coming, or like the DM's got, like, you know, a trick up his sleeve or something. It takes so long to just die, too. What floor am I on? What was that? Were those Methulas? Methula oblongatus? Okay, maybe I should take out the flying enemies because they can move around the map. And can I stun him? Oh! The boomerang just like... Okay, there we go. Why is that so hard for him to Z-target? I think it's my controller. Because I stopped using the other one because I remember when I was trying to do the music thing, it wasn't working well. These are slimes? Okay, so I'm on floor 17. Again, this isn't anything too challenging, but like I would have just rather do like a boss gauntlet. I think I've mentioned before the Link's Awakening Switch remaster. I would have loved to make boss gauntlet dungeons, but you can only do like one boss. I was like, ah man, like come on, that would have been cool. I just sort of like that sort of thing. They sometimes do that in Zelda games, and in other games, to be fair, have done stuff where it's just like, oh, at the end of the game you have to go through the bosses again or whatever, but it's fun because it's just like you see how far you've come. Mario Odyssey's done it, like again, lots of games have done it. I don't know who the first to do it was, and I don't really care. But it's a concept I do like. I think, what was it, Final Fantasy 12? Was it 12? No, it was 10. With the Dark Aeons, so they sort of had a version of that too, where it's just like, okay, these are like previous things you fought, but this is a much more powerful incarnation of them. So yeah, for everybody gets mad at me for making fun of Final Fantasy. I do enjoy the games. They're not good. I'm just joking. Honestly, Final Fantasy Tactics, I think, is one of the best video game storylines. I think the way... honestly, I think Final Fantasy Tactics, the original one with Ramzan, not the one with the, you know, the brother who's like... but yeah, Tactics Advanced. They call it Advanced, despite the fact it's not an advancement on the previous one. And then War of the Lions... by far my most played Final Fantasy game ever. What was the other one? The stackable ones with the chibis. And my friends all made fun of me for playing it. And then my one friend, who by all admissions, like he will say he's a huge Final Fantasy fan, he refused to play it, and then he played it. He loved it. World of Final Fantasy. I played 7. 7's good. The story isn't really the best. But that's because the English translation is terrible. Like, you can still understand the story and stuff, but there's just some of the dialogue's dumb. Like, Barrett is just terribly written. some of the translations, even like, you know, some of the story stuff where I looked it up. It's like, oh, well, because it's like, oh, the Japanese version, they explained more about this, and it's like, okay. But 8 couldn't get into 8. 9 was alright. I hated how they switch your party up all the time in 9. Because 9 had this cool thing where you would like wear armor and equipment and you can learn abilities from them, which I thought was cool because I liked how even though you could have some armor from the beginning, well, when you get people later, you're trying to learn more abilities, it's like equipment is still important long after you don't really need the stats on it anymore, which I like, you know, making everything in the game useful. That's only because like I used to make games in RPG Maker, so it's just like, okay, if I'm gonna make weapons and armor, I want to make them all good. But then, yeah, they just change your party up way too much, and it's just frustrating because you're trying to learn something, and then it's like, oh, you keep switching back and forth, and you're like, well, was I trying to teach this guy? And 12 wasn't bad, 10 wasn't bad. 1 and 2 I liked. I forgot which is the one because I know, like everybody pretty much knows at this point about like Final Fantasy 2 in North America. The original one is actually Final Fantasy 4. 3 is 6. So I always get a bit confused. Whichever the one was with the Dark Knight. I think that's 5. That one I really liked. Like for me, a big thing for games is like replayability. I can excuse certain stuff, like if a storyline is terrible, but the game itself is fun, it's like, okay. Like I can forgive that, you know what I mean? But Final Fantasy games are all sort of like a mixed bag for me in some ways. At least the mainline series, I don't know which one would be my favorite. Maybe 5? The one, which is funny because I'm just like, which was the one with the Dark Knight in it again? I'm pretty sure it's 5. You go to the moon and stuff. I don't think I've ever played. There's like a few of the early ones I haven't played. I think 3. No, because 3 was 6? I don't know. You see, it gets confusing. But, I didn't really make fun of Final Fantasy fans because at least almost all the ones I've interacted with, it's always like, they don't play other games, but they'll always say how like Final Fantasy, whatever the most recent one is, or pretty much any Final Fantasy game, how it's better than every other game ever. You know, like when I was younger and stuff, just being in Final Fantasy groups and stuff, and again, it's not everybody, but at least it's the more vocal ones and the ones that I've interacted with, which seem to just really be like, oh, Final Fantasy is the best series ever. All the games are masterpieces somewhat. Like, not that every fan says all the games are masterpieces, it seems like they all have certain games that they just don't like. It seems to be like Final Fantasy fans seem to think that the first one they play is always a masterpiece, and I feel like, yeah, then they sort of get stuck in the whole, I know, like 7, 8, and 9, I think people whose favorite are 7, like, for people whose favorite is one of those, it's like, I feel like a lot of those people, their most hated one is also from one of those 3, you know what I mean? Like, out of those 3, how can I explain this? If one of your favorite Final Fantasies is 7, 8, or 9, I feel like out of a lot of people I've spoken to, then one of your most hated ones is also 7, 8, or 9. That'd be a better way to say it. But they're alright games, but like, it's just when people say, oh, and what was it? 13 was just terrible. 13 is just a prime example of like Final Fantasy fans when they're just like, no, this game's great, or it's like the best game ever, blah blah blah, where it's like, it's not though. Like Final Fantasy, it's long past its prime as a series. And I don't mean to say, you know, it can never be great again or whatever, Like I think, you know, anything or anyone could really come back from almost anything. You know, depending on certain situations, you know. It's a nuanced argument. It's not just a general thing, but they don't care because the Final Fantasy fans will just buy every Final Fantasy thing. But like my whole argument is like I'm not even outside of agreeing or disagreeing with somebody on a fundamental level. If your argument is, well, this game is the best game ever or a better game than this, it's like, well, okay, have you played those games though? Like I had a friend. He would just message me some days and just go off on me. And keep in mind, he's an adult and he has a child. But he would go off on me about video game stuff. And it's just like, he would just make up arguments. Because he's just like, oh, you think The Legend of Zelda is the greatest video game series ever. And he's like, oh, it's just children's puzzles and stuff. And I was like, okay. I was like, I've never said it's the greatest series ever. Especially at that point, like, I had just started the Zelda Quest, so it's like, I haven't even played half the games. Like, I've never even said that. He would just go off on me, and he's just like, oh, whatever the new Final Fantasy was. Because he was upset because we all play D&D, so I recommended to my friends they play Baldur's Gate 3. That did not go over well at all. Oh, I ended up losing 2 friends because of Baldur's Gate 3. I think there's more to it though than just that. Like, I know one friend, he's off his medications. The other, he's got addiction problems. So it's, you know, it is what it is. It's sad. So that's why, listen, if you're in high school, you're watching my videos, all comedy aside, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you think the peak of having fun and the peak of life is drinking, is doing drugs, it's not, because trust me, when you hit 30, not everybody you grew up with, that you partied with, is going to make it to that. And if they do, a lot of them aren't going to make it to 40. Like, unfortunately, I have friends and I know people where it's like, this is like their twilight years. And it's, you know, if you're ever at the point where you feel, well, who cares if I die, it's like, go out there and live, man. Like, build a life, go do something, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit around waiting for stuff to happen. Like, just go out, just do it. I know, like, you know, I'm a bit of an idiot and stuff, cracking jokes and stuff, but seriously, like, just seeing what addiction's done to a lot of my friends and a lot of people is just crazy. Like, 2 of my best friends as a kid, they died when they were in high school because of drugs and stuff, and it's just, man, yeah, we used to play like Mega Man and stuff all the time. It's just, damn, man. So yeah, just think about that next time you want to do your cocaine. Just people overdosing and you're just like, wow, you know, and then some people don't get the hint. But on a more serious note, I think, so I got money. I still need about $200 more, which is fine. I can go to one of those islands that have the those glowy things, and I can just get the money. Okay, so we got the Triforce Shard, right? Yeah, fought the 2 Dark Nuts, got the Triforce Shard. Okay. Where can I check my inventory, man? So, what am I missing, then? Completing the Triforce. No, that can't be right. What am I missing? Hero's Charm, Piece of Heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's only 5? I'm so confused. Well, let's head over to Tingle Island. Tingle Island is right... Oh no, East Tingle Island. What? Which one do I have to go to? Oh my god, this just says Tingle Island. is one of the which is located 1 block west of Windfall Island. So is that it? Well, then why did you call it east? Oh, it's... Oh, my God. Okay, it's right there. I don't know. Or is that... Oh, no, it's Triangle Islands. Okay. I need glasses. Yeah, let's not even get into the whole glasses thing right now. This is also like a very small monitor that I'm using. Where am I gonna go? Right here. Yeah, that's exactly where I gotta be. Nice. Wow. Once. The only time I've ever used fast travel, and it got me to exactly where I have to be. Great. Cool. And no, I'm not gonna hate on the fast travel thing. I know Ocarina of Times wasn't the most specific either. So this is Tingle Island. Is this Tingle Island? This looks like Tingle Island. Okay. So wait, so then that means once we have the money, we can go to Ganon's Tower! Once all this nonsense is done! Then I'm done the game! I never gotta play it again! Yes! Yes! Everything's coming up, L. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Please? For me. For me. Please. Don't tell me there's any other nonsense that I gotta do to convince him to do this stuff. Okay? Okay, because I brought my stabbing knife. I brought my stabbing knife for today's episode. Oh, how many do I have to decipher? So how many maps do I have? I don't know. I don't know this stuff anymore, man. Woo. Chart. What's happening, man? How many charts? I don't... Who cares? So, I only have enough to do 2. Yay! I never liked Tingle. For the record. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Okay, so... Oh, so that's it! I only have to complete... I only need... Wait, I only need what? $200 more? I only need $200 more! Oh my god, and then we could be done! And then the next video we're gonna get a sour! Oh my god, I'm so happy! I'm so happy to almost be done this game! The pain is gonna end. 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 It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. The pain, the violence is all gonna come to an end once this is done. Oh god, I need money. My favorite part of the game is the money. Where can I go to get money? Money. So 3-Eye Isle is to the left. So I just need money. That's all I need now is money. Where was I? Outside Isle had 2 things in the sea. So that's $100 right there. Out there. That's where we gotta go. I'm also going to try to keep an eye out in case there's any of those money things. There's a... I don't know if that's an enemy tower. I could try going there. Okay, come on. We just hit an hour in video length. So all I need is just some money, man. And then we're done. And then I can go fight Ganon. And then the game will be over. And the pain will stop. And the pain will go away. It's all going to go away. It's all gonna end. It's all gonna end. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it. This is the worst game I've ever played in my goddamn life. I hate this game. It's gonna end. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over if Link doesn't keep... Link, we're on the precipice. We're in the end game, Link. We're almost done. I can get to Ganon and just choke the goddamn life out of him. Because I hate this game. I hate it. I hate EJ Aonuma as my nemesis. It's my nemesis. EJ Aonuma is my nemesis. They should bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. That'd be me and EJ Aonuma. Like in one corner, EJ Aonuma. And the other... Who? Moron. Okay. So let's... No, how do you just cruise? Oh, it's R2. Hurry up! Oh my god, do I have to wait for the boomerang to come back before I can move the boat? Okay, so it should be like right there, right? Right here. Oh god, yeah, right there. Okay. So I just need $400 and it will end the violence, the insanity, the nonsense. It's gonna come to me. I'll end all of you. So, come over here. Just a little bit more, just a little lick. Come on. Link, you screwed up. You screwed up, Link. You screwed up. God damn it, Link. It's not his fault. The controls are terrible. You can jump? The boat can jump? When did... What? Why would a boat need to jump? I never needed to jump. Whatever. And now the money stuff is gone. That's great. Did it seriously just... Is it not there anymore? Okay, well, maybe that was a limited time. I still need $100. That sucks. Oh, did I already get all the gold here? That was terrible. Windfall Island. Was it Windfall? Or was it Outset Isle? It was Outset Isle. Whatever. I know there's money there. And then it's over. And then it's over. Yes. Yes, I hate this game. It's going to end. I hate it. This is terrible. This is absolute. Look at this. Look at this. My monitor is disgusting. It's dirty. You can't even see it. I don't even know what that is. I don't even want to clean it right now. Ugh. Why is it dirty? Did someone sneak into my room and vomit on my desk? Yes, yes, yes. And I can see the other one. I can see the other one. Oh, it's almost over. It's almost over. We're 2 videos away after this. Yes, yes. There it is. Oh, sweet, sweet release of freedom. Oh, God. Wait for this. I think... Salvage. No, I need to go forward just a little bit. No, I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. No, don't get out. Don't get out. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. We're almost done. We're almost done the game. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Can you, like... You can't jump now? Why can't he jump now? I don't know. Whatever. The boat can sometimes jump. Sometimes it can't. Figure that out. Okay. Go. I swear that's almost like pixel perfect. Maybe not. I was about 6.5 pixels off, but I got it. And then we can go translate the chart. Yes, yes, and it's gonna end. It's gonna end all this nonsense. We have the money. We have the money, Lebowski. Oh my god! And then after this is Ganon's Tower, and we're done. Where's Tingle Island again? That's right there. Yes. Yeah, did I hear back from my friends? Oh, we got a barbecue to do today. Forgot what time I told them. They don't know. God damn. I don't want to deal... How did a shark just swim through an island? I guess you could say poor hit detection. It's the people who programmed this, they didn't care. And I don't have to care anymore either, because after this, it's Ganon's Tower and we're done. No more stupid... Well, there's going to be tons of stupid nonsense, I guarantee you that. But like, I don't have to sail around, I don't have to be in this flying, jumping, stupid boat. I don't have to talk to this freak anymore. Oh my god, can't I just kill him? Can't I just put a sword through every fiber of his being? Yes, decipher it, you green freaked freak. Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa, become readable. Wait, do I still have to get those? But that's not in the guide. Oh, it tells you where they are. Oh, okay. Oh, the 3 Triforce Charts are just ordinary charts. You sail around the Great Sea and uncover the 3 sunken treasure. Okay, that's fine. I have their locations here. I think that's it for today, though. We're about an hour. That's how... Well, that's how long I usually try to go for these, but I think that's good. Whew, okay, so next time we're gonna go get those. We're gonna go to Ganon's Castle. So this should hopefully be just 2 more videos, and then we're done. We're done, Wind Waker. And I'm done doing Zelda games in this format. It'll probably be a month or 2 before I switch over to doing them on live streams. I'm gonna be doing live streams before that, just so you know. It's a new system, new software, so get all that set up. But it's just the toll that this has taken on my soul. I'm gonna need at least a month or so to recover. But we did it, man. We're like 2 videos away. I hate this game. I just want it to burn. Like, I'd rather play the CDI games. I do not care. Like, at this point, this is the worst Zelda game I've ever played. And I'm asking people, like, people of YouTube, or wherever you're seeing this, maybe even the future, and you have a time machine, explain to me how this is a good game. And I don't want your opinions. I want some, like, facts and stuff, man. I want, like, an educated opinion. I don't want just some freak with a keyboard, okay? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. Save. Did I not save? Anyways, see you guys next time.